Best 10 Investments for Young Investors, a vlog about some of the best investments for young investors. An old saying goes that the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Well, in my opinion, that's not entirely true. The best time to plant a tree is right now. That's because in my mind, the earlier you can start investing in yourself and your future, the more money you'll have down the line. And I think you're ready for it. In this blog post, I'm going to list 10 different investments that will help your financial goals grow from today into tomorrow and into forever. I learned investing by the time I was 25 years old and was already certified public accountant, CPA, who was taking up master's degree. It was indeed very late if you compare it to first world nations who knows about investing at early age. In fact, the famous Mr. Warren Buffett started investing at age 7. Nevertheless, you are not late in your pursuit of investing in knowledge. What is important is you gain mastery where you will use this knowledge till kingdom come. The 10 investments listed below are aimed at young investors who want their investments to grow over time. These are based off of my own personal experience and based off of various research from other experienced investors. Here is the list. Top 1. Mutual funds. Mutual funds are arguably the easiest way to invest in stocks and bonds because they allow investors to put their money into a pool with other investors. However, there are several different kinds of mutual funds, each with benefits and drawbacks for different kinds of investors. In the Philippines, there are currently 4 basic types of mutual funds stock, also called equity, balanced, bond and money market funds. Bond funds invest primarily in bonds such as treasury notes issued by the Philippine government and commercial papers issued by reputable companies in the Philippines. Having a full basket of only fixed income securities, bond funds provide capital preservation while maintaining a conservative stance in terms of asset allocation. Like bond funds, money market funds also have a conservative stance since they have a full basket of fixed income funds. The main difference lies in the term of investments of money market fund investments, which is 1 year or less. Equity funds invest primarily in shares of stock issued by Philippine corporations. The dominance of stock issues within the portfolio positions the fund to attain a more aggressive rate of growth. Balanced funds invest in both shares of stocks and bonds, thereby accessing the growth potential of stocks tempered with the presence of secure fixed income instruments. Professional fund managers create value for shareholders by providing superior yields within controlled risk exposures. Certainly, perspective in both security selection and asset allocation go a long way in ensuring better long-term rewards for mutual fund investors. Source: pifa.com.ph. For starters, you can tap as investment vehicle G-Invest of Gcash. It will allow you to invest in mutual funds which include the following. 1 ATRAM Peso Money Market Fund, conservative. 2 ATRAM Total Return Peso Bond Fund, moderate. 3 ATRAM Philippine Equity Smart Index Fund, aggressive. 4 ATRAM Global Consumer Trends Feeder Fund, aggressive, and 5 ATRAM Global Technology Feeder Fund, aggressive. By trying to invest using this vehicle, you can control the growth of your investment as you can monitor it every day. Top 2. Variable Unit Linked, VUL, Life Insurance. Many Filipinos don't realize that VUL life insurance is the best investment available in the Philippines. Aside from you enjoy life insurance protection, you are invested as well in a mutual fund or platform that reflects your investment preference. This life insurance is a product that has investment and protection combined in one. I define this as a product that maximizes the hard-earned income of an individual since his/her money is working to generate for him an income that can be used in the future while at the same time, addressing all the risks that might endanger the coffers of the family such as cost of dealing with untimely death, cost of curing accidents, cost of curing critical illnesses, cost of hospitalization and even retiring without money at all. My recommended VUL insurance of AIA Philippines are Family Secure and Family Provider. Top 3. Real Estate Investment Trust, REITS. Real Estate Investment Trust or RLT is a stock corporation established in accordance with the Corporation Code of the Philippines and the rules and regulations promulgated by the Securities and Exchange Commission principally for the purpose of owning income-generating real estate assets. For purposes of clarity, a REIT, although designated as a trust, does not have the same technical meaning as trust under existing laws and regulations but is used herein for the sole purpose of adopting the internationally accepted description of the company in accordance with global best practices. REITs invest in a variety of income-generating real estate assets. These can be shopping malls, condominiums, hospitals, toll plazas, parking areas, storage buildings, warehouses, hotels, and cell towers. There are 11 possible REIT sectors in the Philippines: residential REIT, office REIT, industrial REIT, retail REIT, healthcare REIT, infrastructure REIT among others. You can invest in REITs in the Philippines by choosing an online stocks broker. The first REIT in the Philippines is REIT Incorporated by Ayala Land with stock price of P39.80 as of October 8, 2021. Top 4. Cryptocurrency. A cryptocurrency is a collection of binary data which is designed to work as a medium of exchange wherein individual coin ownership records are stored in a ledger which is a computerized database using strong cryptography to secure transaction records, to control the creation of additional coins, and to verify the transfer of coin ownership. Bitcoin is the biggest crypto available in the market which was launched in 2010. The country called El Salvador is the first to use it as a national currency. Currently, the price of Bitcoin is at $55,000 per piece and is projected to reach $100,000 in the future. Currently, Bitcoin has more than $1 trillion in market capitalization. BTC has returned more than 404,000% since 2010, making many millionaires around the world. To trade cryptos, you will be needing online brokers. What I recommend is eToro and Binance. See description. Top 5. Forex Trading. The foreign exchange, also known as FX or Forex, market is a global marketplace for exchanging national currencies. According to a 2019 triennial report from the Bank for International Settlements, a global bank for national central banks, the daily trading volume for Forex reached $6.6 trillion in April 2019. Because of the worldwide reach of trade, commerce, and finance, Forex markets tend to be the largest and most liquid asset markets in the world. Source: Investopedia.com. You will be needing online brokers to start trading Forex. I recommend eToro as platform. Check the description of this video. Top 6. Index funds. Index funds are like mutual fund hybrids that aim to match the performance of their target index, which is often the SP 500 or some other stock index. They're often cheaper than normal mutual funds, but they don't necessarily give their investors high returns. You will be needing online brokers to start trading index funds. I recommend eToro as platform. Check the description of this video. When you use eToro, you will be able to invest in SPX 500, Nasdaq and Dow Jones Index, DJI. Further, you can also invest in exchange-traded funds, ETFs, where they function just like mutual funds. You can also access many ETFs in eToro. In the Philippines, there is only one ETF traded in the Philippine stock market called First Metro ETF. You will need online brokers to invest in it. The most common online brokers are PhilStocks, COL Financial, BPI Trade, BDO Nomura among others. Top 7. Commodities Trading. Commodity trading covers the buying and selling of a large range of instruments including oil and gas, metals such as gold and silver and soft commodities like cocoa, coffee, wheat, and sugar. Commodity trading is as old as the financial markets, and perhaps even older than that. Source: www.cmcmarkets.com. To start commodities trading, you can also use eToro as platform. You will be able to trade silver, gold, wheat and other commodities. Top 8. Stock market. You can either invest in Philippine stock market through local brokers or United States stocks by use of eToro. There are many companies that you can choose to invest. In the Philippines, you can choose to hold household name companies such as Jollibee, SM Prime, Ayala Land, Globe, BDO among others. However, if you want to invest overseas, you can invest in the biggest companies which include Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook among others. By investing in the stock market means, you are buying ownership in the company. When you own one share, you are entitled to dividends and capital appreciation. This investment is good as a retirement plan because it enjoys compounding. Making money through trading can be a lot of fun. Master it to have a passive source of income to supplement your main source of income. Top 9. Real estate. When investing in real estate, the goal is to put your money to work today so you have more money in the future. The profit, or return, you make on your investments must be enough to cover the risk you take and the taxes you pay. There are other costs of owning real estate, such as utilities, maintenance, and insurance. The best thing about owning a real estate is that you can pass it to your successors and that its price always appreciates over time. Top 10. Knowledge and health. It is always an advantage if you invest in knowledge. Investing in knowledge will only do good for yourself. In this time of pandemic, what you should prioritize is staying alive and staying healthy for longevity. Investing in knowledge and health is the best investment that you can do for your future self. One thing that I have learned about investing in these kinds of platform is that you have to be careful about where you buy them from. Some places charge a lot of fees, which could eat up a big chunk of your investment earnings over time. What are some of your favorite investments that you recommend for young investors? Leave a comment below. I would love to hear about them.